I've been away for a while. Working a lot. I was on a vacation, or not vacation, a work trip. Sorry about that. And didn't really have my camera with me, so I wasn't gonna stream and have you guys just listen to me. So I'm gonna start this new thing on my channel where I'm doing a Madden series. So I'm gonna do the regular season of Madden 18, and we'll go from there. I've already done week 1, so I started off with a victory. I just wanted to get the mechanics down for this game. So, and not look like a total dumbass playing this game. So, we're going to start week 2 at Denver. Yeah, let's get right into it. I'm so excited for Madden 18 to be out. I was waiting and waiting and waiting for it to come out. And then it finally came out, and I was like, oh, yeah. I was actually on my work trip, and Kim brought it to me. It's actually pretty nice of her. I took the active roster as of right now. From this, you can actually do that. So I don't have Kellen Moore, and my backup is Cooper Rush. And I've also made a couple adjustments. I have Alfred Morris on the chopping block. Just in 2018, he just doesn't have it.
Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos.
Ooh, I should have took that cutback.
The 19-yard line.
All right, let's do this, Dak. All right, so I always first down, I start with a rush. Pretty much throughout this whole series, the very first play of every game is going to be a run, because I just want to see how their run defense is going to be.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll push forward.
Not bad.
For about 4 up to the 23.
All right, let's go a halfback base to the left.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. They go to Elliott again.
Ooh,
he'll take this
Martin
one
completely missed that block.
Line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a
third and 4. Here we go.
First. And a look now at how the Broncos line up defensively.
And they've kept the core intact from the unit that won Super Bowl 50. Secondary still a strong suit. Number 1 against the pass in 2016. They've ranked 4th overall in total defense, so they haven't dropped off at all. They're hoping to get some more consistent
Bryce
to get them back to the Super Bowl.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
All right. Rule that I play by, unless it's 4th and 3 or lower, I'm not going for it.
Now the 7th-year man Chris Jones on to kick. Emmanuel Sanders deep for the Broncos. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here.
All right, let's see how this defense does. Was anybody surprised? Comment at the end of this video or now if you were surprised at how the Cowboys pass rush did, if you're a Cowboys fan.
Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's...
Yeah, I'm not going to be playing that whole run bullshit. You're not about to run for 100 yards. I normally, when I was playing 17, none of the running backs that I ever faced ran for more than 100 yards a game.
A play fake to Anderson. It's Simeon looking deep for...
Oh, give me that.
That's caught.
What? No way.
3rd down for the Broncos. 50
already an
yards.
Wow.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball.
Already an injury, guys. Already.
To really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Nobody had eyes on the running
back.
back.
Go around a first down as well. Here's Simeon. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
I hit him and the quarterback.
Incomplete.
Second and goal. Here we go, guys. Come on.
And now it's second and goal.
Ooh.
Now out of the gun. And
ran right past him.
5-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
That run didn't
All right,
get
here
very
we go.
far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Oh!
And if he holds on,
Damn! Way to save a block, or save a touchdown.
But when push came,
Wow.
they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Damn, way to hold up,
McManus
defense.
for the Bronco field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So the opening drive for them here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get
Hey,
things started.
I will take a field
Your
goal.
stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball, put points on the board first, and let everyone start to celebrate.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
All right, we got to get a first down.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing,
6 yards on
if
the
you
very
don't have
first
nerves at the start of
down.
the game,
Let's
it's
go.
not going to be a great day for you. You're not really
Let's
ready
let
to
him
play.
adjust.
So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right
All
at
right,
the line
third
of
and 4. Here
scrimmage.
we go.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were
There we
filled,
go.
except for the one the offense really
I
wanted
could
to
have
run
ran
through,
it.
and that
I
was
could
filled
have
by a big
passed
man wanting
it.
to make
I
a
chose
tackle.
to
And he
pass.
made a great tackle. And now it looks like we've
Oh, my
shaken up
goodness.
down there
Really?
on the field.
Another
We'll step
injury.
aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A first down throw for Prescott.
Ooh.
Big loss here as he's taken down.
Ugh.
Brandon Marshall.
That was a
Down
very,
there to
very
get
bad
him
play.
for what'll be a loss of
13.
13 yards.
Jesus.
Prescott now on second down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll wind up
Really?
losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This
Bruce
secondary
Sternum.
really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. A officially that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too sure.
Man.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I should not have taken that sack.
Denver getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better next.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one
Let's
happy
go, Lee.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
To throw on second is Simeon. Incomplete.
He got hurried. He felt the footsteps.
Sometimes the coverage is so
He was
good,
like, oh, no.
What you're doing on
Oh,
offense,
no.
You just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon.
Let's go, Taco Charlton. Let's go.
The rookie from Michigan, Taco Charlton. And that's going to bring up a 4th
Let's
down.
go. Boy's an animal.
Protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't
He
you?
pushed
They
him
always talk
back.
about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
A good return there. Call it 15
All right, let's see if we can
yards.
actually at least
And
get to the
Cowboys
50
will take
this
over the
time.
Football with a 1st and 10. And now here come the Cowboys. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second
Really,
drive,
Zeke?
no first down.
You can't
that
break
becomes an
that
issue.
tackle?
Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
2nd down, Prescott. And he finds his target, Terrence Williams.
I'll take 8
And
yards.
he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34
7
here.
yards.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. So just a lone field goal in this first quarter.
I think I'm going to go for it, guys.
Our score, but likely not for long as they're in
Yeah,
formation
I'm
to
going to
kick
go
it
for
away.
it.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Throw left side, caught by Butler. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to
See,
the 47.
that wasn't too bad.
13 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. The numbers for Dak as a rookie last year are still kind of mind-boggling. And you look at QB rating. Dak was 104.9. Now, among full-time quarterbacks, only 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks, Matt Ryan and Tom Brady, were higher.
And look who he finished ahead of. Guys like Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson. Amazing.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Outside, I got... Is he just one-on-one? He is just one-on-one.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Oh, get out of here.
It's incomplete.
Get that out of here. I released way before I got hit.
Point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there.
There's no way.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we got to the 49,
The
so...
out route is awfully difficult because the best receivers try and sell an inside
4th and
move
8, I'm
before
not
they
going
break to
for
the
that.
out, and you have to respect that as a defensive guy because if you let them, what they say, cross your face or get across you in the middle of the field, usually you're beating on a route, and that's an easier throw for the quarterback. So you ordinarily take a step over to make sure you seal that off. In this case, he was able to not only do that, but
out at the
back
one!
line,
Let's
back
go! I cough and cornered him. Alright, I'm sending an all-out blitz.
Reminder, coming up tonight, Green Bay visits Atlanta. All sorts of storylines there. A playoff rematch, also the opening of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And then on Monday night, the Giants host the Lions.
So the Giants play on Sunday night and Monday night to open the season.
Yeah, 2 under the lights. Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground.
The one.
Gain on the play there, 2nd down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
They run it again with Anderson.
What?
Running right through it. They showed
Damn.
a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front. Last level being...
Let's go.
Down he goes.
Man, my rookies are putting on a show today.
They have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it
So beautiful, completely unblocked.
The goal line.
That was pretty.
Here's Riley Dixon now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put
43?
it? They'll put
Okay.
it just inside the 45-yard line.
Hey, I have to say, though,
Ezekiel Elliott is
for
ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field.
to let them
They've been
drive
able to
the
get
first
him on
time
track.
and
They
then
haven't
not
been
let
able to
them
get
drive
this offense
since,
on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time
I
to
just
start
hope that it's
doing
not a
few different things. Throwing the ball a
three-point
little
game.
bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw. Prescott. And incomplete there.
Where's the pass interference? He hit me before I even had contact with the ball.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Flush to his right. And almost picked off.
That was scary.
Now it's 4th down.
That was scary.
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Oh, no! I was so close to cornering him again.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
On 2nd down, Anderson runs through the contact.
Not! Sit your ass down.
That time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line, but how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time.
Shit.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Larry Ridley. Larry will have the highlights of this first half, but he won't have touchdowns because we haven't had any to this point.
But there's still time, though, partner.
On for a catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Who's injured?
Let's go. Green 39. Green.
On 1st and 10, Simeon. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 20.
I want to know why he didn't just, like, try and grab him. He was right there in front of him.
I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Really?
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain?
Damn, man. That's 2 people out for the game.
Tip tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 year?
Thank you.
A sack back at the 32. The rookie from Michigan, Taco Charlton. And it'll be 4th down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will make it 6-0. So as it turns out, that sack does not.
So I'm basically down by a touchdown.
In terms of getting points, they get 3.
Yeah, once you see your quarterback go down the backfield, you think, uh-oh. But fortunately for them, their kicker came to the rescue and made sure they got something out of that drive after all.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the defensive unit for the Broncos. They trot back out there.
All right. I'm going for it. I'm getting.
Resulted in a punt, and then it resulted in 3 for their offense.
And this is one time where the defense won't get credit for creating points, but that's exactly what they did. All right, forced them into a punt, turned it over to their.
And that's caught.
Let's go, Terrence!
A big play here for the Cowboys.
All right, let's get them going. Let's catch them on their heels. Come on.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. A good pick up there of 20 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
2 big plays. Hit him on the ground. Oh! Oh! Come on, Zeke!
He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring.
They were wide open. They were like, here you go.
See now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And a touchdown.
Touchdown, Mr. Dak.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
MVP. MVP.
And to no one's surprise here in
MVP.
Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The defense for the Cowboys getting.
All right,
set
let's
to
shut
go.
them out. They got
And
29
they've got
seconds
the
with
lead.
3 timeouts.
Last time they surrendered the field goal. We'll see what they do this go around.
And giving up 3 is never ideal because any defense wants to pitch a shutout. But that's not a bad thing in most situations. You only give up field goals.
Not.
The team has a chance to
Get
win.
out of here.
Yeah, they still, as I said, they've got the lead here. We'll see if they can get a stop and hold them to 0 points this time.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays,
You're going
too.
to force them
Eyes
to make
up,
a mistake.
head up, run right through them.
Ah, they're taking it.
They'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached half. Now you folks don't know what you're missing. You're missing Larry Ridley. Ready to get back, though, to this Week 2 matchup. Let's get to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in court.
Washington's beating the Rams 21-7.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Chicago's
They're down
0-2,
here, but
Tampa's
very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors.
I love how we had him and he pushed us. One guy pushed my 3 guys for 3 yards.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Again, Anderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He ain't getting nowhere.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Cover 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
Oh my God, he just dropped it.
The contact made the ball roam free.
I don't know what contact, but all right, I'll take it.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken on the 25.
Dude, Switzer can't juke for shit.
3-yard boot, 8-yard return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Looks like the defense.
All right, here we go.
Here.
Press coverage, huh?
First down, Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. And that one falls in.
Oh!
Looked like he might have had possession there, but he couldn't.
You had him beat. You caught the ball, and you can't hang on to it.
When the deep ball is thrown, you're the defender. You've got to fight that little
Oh my
that
God.
emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And able to get this one across.
Wow, that's the longest run Zeke's had all day.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
That was me. That was all my fault.
In there to get him for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that one incomplete.
Trying to go to Dez.
But couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one's out of bounds. Should be
At the
inside
6.
the 10, I think it is. At the 6.
All right, I'll take it.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't
I hit the wrong hole with Smith.
It's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick
I
up
hit the
5 or
wrong
6
hole with
first
Jalen.
downs and make
It
sure you
was-
move the ball into their territory.
Had I hit that hole, that would have been a
Find way to get
3-yard
him going.
loss.
He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Simeon. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. A big play there on the
Thomas burned me.
72 yards.
Damn.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Wow.
C.J. Anderson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And they're going for
Broncos
2.
are in for 6.
Booth. Yeah, it's upheld. They're going for 2.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Simeon. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. Protection was great. He had time to set up.
That was so great.
The secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll start the drive with Elliott across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll be brought
Des,
down
why are you
at the
running
40
so
to 38-yard
slow?
line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got the first down.
I just ran him over.
At the 46. 17 yards on the
like,
pickup
bitch,
there.
get
The
off
drive will
me.
continue.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Let's go.
Worked very well there for a first down.
And he's gonna
I don't know why
get
nobody
right
came
to
after
the edge
him.
of the red zone to the chalk of the 20.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
From the red zone now, Prescott.
Let's
And this
go.
is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Let's go, James Hanna.
James Hanna, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are in for 6. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to
Make
hold
it a
in there
3-point
and
game,
successfully
huh?
complete the touchdown pass.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will not line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I had one job, and I failed.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They go play action here on first down. Left side here to Sanders. And he's brought down after a good
Wow.
gain. A good pickup.
Was it just me, or did that seem a little like cheat code
And another
status
thing that makes
kind
the
of thing?
comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. And nice chunky yardage picked up there.
First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Welcome back now
fourth
to
quarter.
Denver. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. From the 50, it's Simeon. And that's incomplete.
I don't know how you didn't just grab that.
He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's
Well,
out of
those
bounds.
little out routes are killing me,
A gain
man.
of 8 and a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Tyrone Crawford.
Crawford in there to get him for
That's
a
the
loss of
4th
5.
sack today.
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A play fake to Anderson. It's Simeon. Under pressure again.
I ran
Goes
past him,
again.
came back, and still got him.
Taco Charlton. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
Damn.
once more.
3 back-to-back
In there
sacks.
to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Damn.
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. They'll call that a punt at 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
This kid is
Cowboys
killing
will be
me.
backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
This kid is really killing me.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller coming.
I was really hoping that that was not a fucking
He gets it
safety.
down for a loss of 5.
I give thanks every day that I never had to play offensive line in the NFL and have to try and block Von Miller.
He was second only to Vic Beasley last year with 13.5 sacks.
All right.
Out of his end zone, Prescott. It's caught on the right
Oh.
side. Williams.
Go, Terrence! Go!
And
Oh,
they get this one
damn.
past the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
Very, very good play.
I like
Like
watching the
that.
wide
All
receivers
right, let's go
train.
back to
It's a real
Zeke.
teamwork play because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play.
Hold your
risky.
block, God damn it.
Sometimes it can break big.
Fuck
Gain on
me.
the play, it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the
Ugh.
run game. How
They're
they
not
done it
holding
so
their blocks
successful.
worth the
To me, it
shit
seems
right
that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best running
Oh!
back.
I thought he
Those are the
caught
ones you
it.
focus on and want to take away.
That would have been
They've done it
great.
pretty successfully in this game. Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch.
Des
all the
needs
way
a
because
catch,
of the
man.
presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Complete to Jason Witten.
I wonder why all
And
my
he's got
people
the
are
1st
so
down as he gets to
slow.
the 45-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
We're driving. If we could just get in a field goal range.
Because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line.
Fuck!
I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Balls.
Time to shine. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch.
Fourth and 7.
Fourth down. These are the spots this
think
stage of the game where
we're
it
going
pays to
for
have
it.
speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him.
I
But in this
need
situation,
points.
I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now Prescott. And on the left side, he's got
First.
And he's taken down at the 40.
Yeah.
And then the 40 up the first.
Woo, that was close.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. A first down carry by Elliott. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now a second.
All right, so we're in field goal range.
Defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That was their last timeout.
A timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
61 yards, huh?
Second down. And they're
Let's
gonna
hit him with a
speed
play
things up
action.
here.
All right, Des, you ready?
Well, Prescott here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds
There
down
we go.
inside the 5 at the 4.
This is a very
That
long
one goes
play.
for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understand where they are on the field?
Now Elliott. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Now Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5.
Why did you
And
stop?
brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. Prescott. His pass caught with the 4. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Cowboys going to play the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big kick coming now for Dan Bailey. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And Bailey able to knock it through. They've gone to the 4th up in Seattle, and the Seahawks fans have to be happy. That lead just got bigger. Russell Wilson, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. So they get the 3 here, but
45-17 Oakland. Good Lord. How much you want to bet that that's what the score is actually going to be come Sunday?
This will be a much different game.
Oh, we got another final alert. Washington over the Redskins.
Game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
So I've gotten 6 sacks today. I'd really like to add an interception to
And
this.
I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
Yeah! Give it here! Let's go!
Intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Right on cue!
Set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that
Anthony
one, it's
Brown.
gonna hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Throwing here, Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's taken
He still got it.
before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Des Bryant, the intended receiver.
Damn.
And now it's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Des, we're going to get you a touchdown right here.
Prescott to throw.
Touchdown.
This is caught.
Let's go, Des.
Touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is
Damn.
a great movie scene,
Fucking
right?
cool.
Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
That kind of looked like Peyton Manning.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter what.
Well, that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Final score 16-12 Cowboys. So that's going to conclude it for episode 1. I think what I'm going to do, I'm only going to do this series on either Fridays or Saturdays. So like a day or two before the actual game. Kind of keep it like a prediction game. So, like I said, this was it for this one. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't, and make sure you hit the bell so that way you know when I'm on. Other than that, have a good day, guys. We'll see you later. Deuces.